What's going on? How you doing today, Dre?
What's going on?
So tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got started. Just give me a brief introduction of who you are.
Okay. I'm Dre. StreetLife Studio 1. And I got started as doing t-shirts first. My first thing was doing t-shirts. You know, I was just down here. When I first moved to Nashville back in 1995, you know, I moved down here to try to find myself, really. You know, just to get out of trouble. That was my main thing, just to get my ass out of trouble. And so when I got down here, I said, damn, I got to find something else to do besides working. So I started hustling, you know, not hustle, but hustling as far as legit. So I got into airbrushing. You know, I thought I could make a little money doing airbrushing. You know, it passed, and I got off into some other things, you know. Anything just to make an extra dollar. That's all I did, was just trying to make an extra dollar. And one thing led to another one. And when I moved to Nashville, that was back around about 7 years later. Put us in the 2000s, something like that. And I got up here. Everything was it was still, you know, fresh, new to me. And I got around here. So I was like, well, damn, I'm in the city. So I know I need to go ahead and start making some moves, really. So I got off into doing same thing, artwork. It's always been an artist. I've been an artist just about all my life. And, you know, just trying to come up in the ranking, really. And when I got to...
Tell me about StreetLife and Fat Rags. Like the beginning stages of that.
Oh, Fat Rags came first. I actually thought I was going back when FUBU and all that shit was out. I thought I was like, man, oh yeah, I'm fixing to be me a designer too. I'm fixing to be a designer. Yeah, right. Then fizzled. It didn't say, I wouldn't say it fizzled, because I put my heart and soul into whatever I do. And when I started with Fat Rags, it was basically, I actually made outfits, and I still got the outfits that I actually designed, made the patterns, cut, and sold myself.
Wait, hold up. You sold and cut patterns yourself?
Yeah.
How? Like, how did you know how to do that? Like, you grew up in like a sweatshop or something? Like,
I ain't grew up in no sweatshop. You see China around here somewhere? No.
I mean, what I mean...
I'm a fast learner, and plus, I learned from my moms. You know, I learned everything from my moms because I'm the only boy in the family. I got 3 sisters. So whatever my mother taught my sisters, I had to learn too. That's where a lot of my skills come from. What they learn, I learned too. So, growing up in a house with all women, better believe you're going to pick up some of that shit too. You ain't got a choice.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice to pick it up, but do nothing but pick it up.
Yeah. So,
all of it.
So that contributed to your hustle and your grind.
Oh, yeah. It really did. And plus, you know, I had a lot of influences in my, when I was growing up too. You know, as far as like everybody in our family was like real talented with a whole lot of like playing instruments. Two of my sisters play instruments. My sister, she's a master barber, and you know, and and my grandfather, he worked on watches. He was a watch repair. He had his own watch shop, and you know, and everybody in our family, we grew up. You know, when we was coming up, everybody was talented in everything they did. So you just had to find yourself. You had to find you, and know what you like to do. Because my aunt, she was an artist. She was a hell of a cartoon artist, and I always wanted to draw just like her. I was like, "Ooh, aunt, teach me how to draw." She was like, "Oh, shoot." She was left-handed too. I'm left-handed, and she showed me how to draw. She said, "Gave me a pencil, pad, and just told me to go for it."
Yeah. Now going back to Fat Rags and StreetLife.
Fat Rags. Fat Rags was actually came about me and my partner Old School. Fat Rags I was in the beginning stages of Fat Rags back some years ago, and we was sitting around talking about some, just trying to make some money. I said, dude, I'm thinking about coming up with me some clothing line called Fat Rags, something like that. And he was just like, for real? I was like, yeah, that's what's up. And so when I got back to when I was in my grind and making it, designing it, all of that, when I was doing it, it was just like, dang, for real? I actually did an outfit in 8 hours. It took me 8 hours to do an outfit. Now, I was just like, okay. So I took it up one step further. I said, okay, I'm going to start doing some T-shirts, see how this works. I'm going to put Fat Rags, clothing company on.
So wait. You said it took you 8 hours to to basically create an outfit.
Yeah.
Most people go to work, and they spend 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And working for another company. And you made an entire outfit in 8 hours. Mm-hmm. You could sell that and, nobody would be there taking a percentage off of what you made. Like, you basically devoted 8 hours a day to create an outfit.
Sure could. Yeah. But the thing about it was, for what I wanted for it, didn't nobody want to pay me for it, it's just like growing up, just coming up, you're like, everybody wanted something for nothing, and I'm not one about that. So why should I give some of my hard-earned work to you for half of the price, and just so you can rock it? No, It took too much time, and effort just to make 8 hours. Yeah, you give me $250. That's what I was selling it for. $250. You can walk out the door with it. I didn't care. Sure, give me the money. Show me the money. You can go. And you know how some of us see it. Oh man, I'm just trying to get something, man. Let me just get a little, man. Come on, man. Dad, give me a deal. Deal my ass. You go to other people buy their shit for full price. Why can't you buy this for full price?
Yeah, that makes a lot of
sense. And it's well made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, with how did the photography come about? With how did photography evolve from StreetLife?
Back that up, because it went from Fat Rags to StreetLife on the we used to have StreetLife on the shirt with pistol pointed up, one down with bullet holes all in it, all that. We like, man, we StreetLife. Yeah, man, we live StreetLife. Everything. People out here on the streets, you see everybody out on the street. Even doctors, lawyers, everybody has something to do out on the street, regardless. Everybody's doing something on the street. One point in their life, they doing something on the street. They hustling. They could be walking the streets. Whatever it is, everybody basically life was street life. We live street. Our life is on the streets. So we was like, shoot, we're going to take it to the street then, Everybody saw it. People ran with it. Oh, man. Got some StreetLife shirts. Shoot, I hooked my boy up back when I first met Mike Wise through his younger brother. I hooked him up with a whole container of shirts. Dude, give them away. Do what you want to do. Until one old lady said, "Hey, I got one of them shirts right there." I was like, "Damn, for real? Where you get that from?" Some guy sold it to me down there with Joe Johnson, down there by Joe Johnson. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. This shit, we went from StreetLife, ran its course, so I just kept StreetLife alive. I brought it to StreetLife Studio. I just added StreetLife Studio, StreetLife Studio 1. You know what I'm saying? That's when we got into photography. I got into my photography. And my love for photography is just like another form of art to me. Because you have to have an artist's eye when you're doing photography. You really do. Anybody can go behind the camera and click all pictures all they want. But if you don't have an artist's eye, that is, you know, that's what sets you apart from any other photographer is your art behind, your artist's eye behind the camera. Anybody can take a picture, but it's what you trying to push through that picture, what other people can see through that picture. That's what I go for. Yeah.
All right, so we talked about StreetLife, the evolution of StreetLife, the Fat Racks clothing company, which we may see again somewhere down the line.
The big ass limit is good too.
Well, how did StreetLife photography evolve into StreetLife Underground Everything magazine?
So what now?
The Underground magazine, the online magazine, StreetLife. How did you?
My Underground magazine came along when I had got a job down at what's the name of that place? Hard Rock Cafe. I was down at Hard Rock Cafe with this guy named Mark, and he worked. I guess he was a part of an entity from L.A. from King Ryan Events, and they came down here, and I started shooting photos of the bands down here. You know, they underground. They trying to make it, and I started shooting pictures. You know, doing all the photography for them. We talking about 15, sometimes 17 bands every other month, and that's why when I started doing it, and I got to talking to a lot of people. I done met people from Nova Scotia, Virginia, Miami, Alabama, Atlanta, all around. You know, they telling me their story. You know, on what they trying to do. You know, they trying to make it. Everybody's trying to make it. You a music mecca, so everybody's down here trying to make it. So I was like, okay. So it came across me one day. Told me, man, why don't you, man, have a magazine or something? You know, I blew it off. I'm like, man, anybody gonna be trying to look at no dang magazine, you know? And I blew it off for a while, and it came back around again, like about 4 months later. It came back around again, and I stopped. I was like, you know what? It might be something to it. So I said, let me dive into this and see. So when I dove into it and got to scratching the surface, I was like, okay, this sounds like it could be something. So that's why I came up with StreetLife Studio One. Everything underground. We host nothing but underground artists. You won't find not one person that's on the cover of XXL, all them other magazines. We ain't doing that. This is strictly for them. Hip hop, R&B, you do soul, pop, rock, heavy metal. I don't care, whatever it is. Country music, we do it all. You know, we put it all in there. You hit me up, you know where to find me. Facebook page, StreetLife Studio One, everything underground. You can drop me a link on there, or you can go to StreetLife Studio. You can go to StreetLifeStudio1.com. That's my photography page. You can check me out right there. Or when my online magazine come out, when my online website come out, you can check me out right there too. Because we hosting every other month. We hosting a featured artist, underground artist, and it's hot. It's gonna be real hot. You know, we do music news and everything on everybody that's underground. That's it.
So tell me this. Nashville, being around the city, I noticed a lot of people are coming here from LA, from New York. They're moving to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Nashville, the television series is picking up. I mean, it's like doing ridiculous numbers. The city is evolving. It's definitely been a country music mecca, and it's been Music City, but it's huge now. Like, how do you plan to stay in the mix of everything? Like, how do you plan to take over and to put StreetLife in the center of all of that in the next few months?
In the next 2 months.
In the next few months.
Oh, in the next few months.
Next few months, the following years to come, like.
Oh, I'm planning on just keep on grinding because the bigger Nashville gets, the bigger I get. Because the more artists I see, the more artists I meet, the more goes into my magazine. You know, as far as if you want to be a feature artist, or you drop me your CD tape, your CD, your MP3, whatever. You give me your links, a business card. I'll do interviews with you, and we can put your stuff. We can do all of it. Everything that you want to do, we can do it. We face to face. If you can here in Nashville, we work face to face because I have met a whole lot of people. Even the people that are out there on the street performers, I even stop and talk to them. And let me hear your story. What are you trying to do? People that go to Vanderbilt, they street performers down there. They play their music, and some of them sound pretty good. So things like that, I roll with them. I roll with everybody.
Do you feel like you can recognize star quality when you see it?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes I can. I have an ear for music, man, because growing up, my dad we listened to all kind of music when we was little kids. When we was kids, see, our radio station back home, it wasn't just no R&B station like it is today. I listened to the Eagles, all of that. Time just keep on ticking. That was one of my favorite cuts. Growing up, from there to Curtis Mayfield, all that. Bobby Blue Bland, Johnny Taylor, the Bee Gees, Gerald Hall, John Oates. I listened to Journey, all of that. Motley Crue. Oh yeah, Metallica. Yeah, I be getting off and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right with them too with the ghost guitar.
Alright.
That's what it's all about. I'm into it because I love doing what I'm doing. I finally found something that I really love, and I want to see other people in it just as get theirs just how I'm getting mine. I put a lot of hard work into the things I do, and I make sure I put that back out. If I give that much hard work, you should be able to give that much hard work in your craft. And whatever thing you trying to do out there, you should be able to put your push. Don't just give up because, giving up is easy to do. You can just say, well, hell, fuck it. I just quit. That's easy. The hard part is maintaining. Keep going. Tell yourself every day, I gotta do this. I gotta do it. Beat yourself in the head until you get it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing easy and ain't nothing free in this world. So you get it how you gotta get it.
Alright. Well, there you have it, StreetLife CEO.
Yep.
Dre Sharp.
One.
StreetLife Studio 1. Make sure y'all check out the website. Make sure y'all check out the online magazine to come. Make sure y'all stay up on it.
We be out. This is March, April. We shooting for April. You might have seen some links floating around. April. We're hitting April. You can check me out. Facebook, StreetLife Studio 1, everything underground. You can check me out at Instagram, StreetLife Studio. You can check me out at StreetLife Studio 1, Twitter. You can check me out at Google Plus, StreetLife Studio 1, everything underground. You can check me out and subscribe to YouTube. You can subscribe and you see all the interviews and everything that we've done over time right there on YouTube. So I'm trying to get all around. I'm getting all social media everything. I can try to get a blog page. I got a blog spot, but I don't even know what it is. You know, it's so many hard. It's so hard to keep it all of it. I just can't do it. But I'm doing it. Yep.